So guys, let's talk about Bostin Loyd and Rich Piana, the beef. What I think started it all, why it happened, my opinion on it. And sorry for the bad lightning, but in my room, I don't have a good lightning, so this is the best possible scenario, like Rich would say. So let's start. All happened when Rich Piana and Bostin Loyd made a cooperation, okay? They made a cooperation, that means a collaboration, sorry, on Rich Piana's YouTube channel. They did videos together, and so Bostin Loyd and Rich Piana had videos together. That was it all. That started it all, and the videos, had a lot of buzz, a lot of views. They were in the millions. They did like 2-3 videos, which all had great views. And in that time, it seemed that Bostin Loyd wanted to be a part of that 5% crew. He always had that 5% t-shirts, that gear. You can all check that out on his page on Instagram. I don't know if he deleted it, but this is the truth. So he started to wear that stuff. It seemed to be a great team. Why they did a collaboration? Probably because they are both open, honest guys who don't have to talk shit or BS because they are self-made in a certain way. They make their money for telling, the honest thing about gear usage. They have their fans because they talk openly about steroids. They don't claim being natural or something like that. But that's a whole nother topic. So let's continue. But they did the collaboration videos, but at the end, Bostin Loyd didn't get a part of Rich Piana's 5% team. That was the case. So probably Bostin Loyd was disappointed, and he started to talk, not to talk about the bad aspects about on Rich Piana, how he uses fake weights in videos with girls, to create a viewership, to make things interesting, how he uses PMMA for his muscles, how he doesn't give money to his sponsored athletes and things like that. At the same time period, Rich Piana did a video with Bostin Loyd's ex-girlfriend talking about dick hanging lower than the balls, and the whole issue was that the girl was, they had a beef, and Rich Piana did a video with Bostin Loyd's ex-girlfriend. And probably Bostin Loyd thought, oh fuck, Rich Piana wants to fuck me up, wants to make me pathetic, and maybe will have sex with that girl and have something. But recently Rich Piana said that he didn't have any type of relationship with the girl. It was just that one particular video where they didn't even talk about Bostin. Okay, they didn't talk about Bostin. The whole topic was different. But there is a reason why Bostin Loyd could feel a little offended, because the girl was his ex-girlfriend, okay? So you have to probably know that. Then Bostin Loyd, continued talking the bad stuff, the negative stuff about Rich Piana, talk shit about Rich Piana. At that time, his ex, Rich Piana split up with his ex-girlfriend, and there were a lot of bad vibe with Rich Piana at all, but Bostin kept talking shit. And in the whole period, Bostin did a lot of videos and a lot of posts where he talked bad stuff about Rich Piana, and Rich Piana didn't do a single video talking about Bostin Loyd in a negative perspective or in a certain perspective at all. So he didn't give a fuck, openly or publicly. He didn't give a fuck. We don't know what was privately the case. Maybe he said, fuck that guy. I don't know. But openly and publicly, what we could saw and could see is that he didn't make any video about Bostin Loyd, although they were not, friends anymore. Okay, so maybe he thought to himself, okay, this is private stuff. Let's take it there. I'm way bigger than Bostin Loyd. My fan base is 10 times bigger, etc., etc. So I don't have to do anything. Okay, so Bostin Loyd kept continuing telling shit about Rich Piana. I don't know, I say, talking shit because I mean he talked, bad about Rich Piana. He talked things where, I could say, okay, some things could be true and some things I don't know. Could be not. Like every accusation, okay? And they had an interview with RX Muscle, and I think, that was the moment where Rich Piana just thought, I have to stop that because Bostin Loyd will keep continuing to talk about me in a negative perspective, and he's reaching out to bigger platforms, and I have to stop it. So he did a certain video, which is, about 20, 27 or 30 or 40 minutes. I don't know. I watched the video, and I found it interesting. So I do this video because of that, where the first time Rich Piana talked about Bostin, and he tells his perspective, okay? His perspective that he didn't have anything with his ex-girlfriend, that he didn't wanted to sign Bostin Loyd back then because he thought that Bostin is a certain hater and always, is negative about certain things, about people, and he only wanted to think about the positive aspects in his life and in his team, so he didn't sign this guy. But he didn't, but he still thought they were friends, so he didn't want to be a business partner with Bostin, but be a friend with Bostin. And that Bostin Loyd has a little dick, and Bostin says that sending dick pictures to friends is normal in bodybuilding, and that's not the case. Rich Piana states, and this is true. I think also that you shouldn't, what has bodybuilding to do with gay for pay as an aspect of the sport? I don't know, okay? So this was all the things, and at the end, again, Bostin Loyd, of course, makes some statements. At first he said he don't have any time to watch the video. That's completely, BS. He's a self-made person. If he wanted to, he could watch it. I think now 100% he watched it, okay? Pretty sure on that. I don't know what he claims right now. He continues making statements, but I think, they should do a meeting with RX Muscle with Skype, webcam, and they discuss openly, have a debate, or they should meet up privately and make a video publicly afterwards, or they should meet up privately and don't make any video afterwards, but stop telling or talking about each other. That's my view. If you want to subscribe to my channel, just do it. I want the times back where I had a lot of views. I want some subscribers, and I hope you liked it. I try to be objective. Of course, this is a thing where there are a lot of facts which are not real facts because we don't have the true, honest, and 100% certainty, okay? We don't know it for 100%. We only can guess. So that was my part. Have a nice day.